Maximus Analysis here for September 16th, 2016, and we had quadruple witching, which means that we had a bunch of stuff expiring today, and it really didn't mean much. So let's look at the higher time frame to not get too involved with the daily, and I'm going to show you exactly why. So we see that we have, again, last week's big move, taking out all of these lows after historic sideways consolidation, taking out, basically getting to the 2116 level, I believe it was. Oh, excuse me, 2113 and a half. Went all the way down to 2100 and a quarter this week. Breakout level seen to the left is actually the 2134 level that we've been speaking about constantly. So with that being said, let's look at the daily action. So you see how smooth things are right here. Let's look at the craziness that went on this week. So you have the dump down from Friday, pull up. This is where the one day, this is Monday, that they did all this price action. Now everybody was saying, oh, this is a dip, they're ready to buy. I'm like, all right, at least I'm going to do is wait till Thursday, Friday. And again, newsletter, people that subscribe to the newsletter know that I was saying to basically use the tool of patience right here, right now, because no matter if it goes down or goes up, it's not going to be as simple as that. So now you have the volatility back in, and they wiped it. One day up, everybody's long. Two, they're already near the low of this is the low, but the open of Monday. And then they're just chopping back and forth, closing near the 2134 level. So backing out again, you could see that again you have volume picking up, but it's still could have plenty more room to run down. Getting back below this 2100, again, we're looking at least around this 2150 area, or well, see what 2193. 2150, and I also had another level as well. I believe I have to just double check that. So again, we're looking at that and saying, okay, we're not out the woods yet. And again, everybody wants to buy the first green, or in my case, I have blue bars. Just take it easy. You had the NQ again, had a monster move and closed near the highs. Again, this is something I did not see coming at all. But again, we'll just wait. Again, but here's what I am kind of cautious about. So again, I talked about the FANG stocks in last week's newsletter, and why I just not to despise them, but what it feels like to me is if you ever see a magic trick, basically magic is a way of diversion. It is a way to make you look at one thing while they do something else with the other hand. So if they have a ball in their left hand, they point to it and keep you noticing that while they're doing something with their right hand. That's what I feel like the FANG stocks are to me, is that you look at Apple, you look at Facebook, you look at Netflix, and you look at Google, and you see everything looks healthy within the market while they're doing other things. And people that are not really looking at the big picture of the market won't see it. So my example for that is, again, you see the NQ up here, which is basically fueled by that Apple had a huge move this week, and again also with the FANG names had a huge move. YM, again, same thing again with the weekly. You're saying, all right, it's no big deal. They still could retrace a lot more. They're only about 4 to 5 bars. So even if they give them 1 more bar or 3 more bars down, so be it. What did break down is actually gold. So gold gave a sell type of candlestick here. So again, this candlestick is a shooting star. Then you had a layoff, and it's just been sideways since we said, listen, calm down. Again, you could go all the way back to my newsletters, which I do give a folder that has archived information that says don't buy gold here. Why? Because you need to put your stop underneath here. A lot of people are like, you're out of your mind. And I'm like, all right, again, I'm waiting for it to get down to this 1287.5 level, or at least this 200-day moving average, because it needs to wipe out all of these 1300 stops. If they're trading sideways all day and start breaking down, it doesn't take much to run some stops. And then I want to see where that week closes, and then I'll go long. I also saw that crude starts to still give choppy action as well. So a lot of people wanted to call the bottom with crude, and I'm like, okay, if this week closed up, but it didn't. So again, I'm continuing to wait, to be patient, and even wait for a sell or buy signal in this case, because I don't want to be the first out the foxhole. I don't want to fade a level right here. I want to see it come and give me a proper assignment. Now, I'm still bullish this name right now, but I'm still waiting for my price setup, just like I really waited right here. So you continue to watch. One thing that did show me, again, I was looking and you could see that the dollar, this is the UUP, is up. Okay, this really looked good. Really looked good. So what does that mean again for the gold and gas? Gold and energy markets. Then I also saw that, which I'll put more information, that basically the Deutsche Bank really fell apart today, down almost 10%. And it's been falling apart, but what the hell happened today? I don't know. The currency markets not looking that good. Okay, you have you have the British pound, another sell-off. Look at my newsletter from a couple things. Selling off, coming close to the low. You got the euro sideways, okay, still in a bearish trend. Well, basing basically, so I don't know if it's going up or down, but if it has a base, let's look at this. If it has a base, guess what? I don't want to take it right here. It's at the halfway point. Okay, so I don't want to take this at all. This is the halfway point to say this isn't where I want to take the trade. Then you also have the Swiss franc that, again, it's still holding these downtrend lines, and I guarantee you there's a bunch of stops looking at this level that has held numerous times. So something's up there. Again, looking at the bond market as well, I'm like, something don't look right. And again, going back to the original concept of what I was talking about, are they looking at these higher beta names and the NASDAQ names and kind of just dangling that ball while they're selling stuff on the back end? Because no one else, well, not no one, but a lot of people that don't trade, they're just looking at a basket of 10 stocks and maybe, maybe, quote unquote, they're looking at the index. But I don't want to do you a disservice by only looking at that stuff. So we had a choppy week. Volatility's back in, and again, I'm going to have my newsletter out hopefully by 10 o'clock, something like that on Sunday. I usually wait till around that time or very early Monday so you guys have it in your inbox. But starting to really see some stuff that I'm like, are they breaking other stuff down? Because again, this British pound looks horrible. And again, it was on. You see the separation from this previous swing point. They got up and now they closed near the low. So something is going on. We'll see. Again, try not to overthink it, and we'll continue to watch these markets. Again, I want to see if they're going to test that 2105 or at least get under that 2116 for the ES. Keep those levels. Again, I post them on Twitter every morning, and it's not for you to. It's funny. I have a lot of people that do day trade and actually use them, and I'm going to be including them again in some other names. Again, if you have other names that you want me to look at, that's fine. I did not forget. A couple of people with some chart requests. I had one that came in for Chesapeake. I will try to get that one out to you this weekend. But just watch what's going on with these markets, and take care. Enjoy your weekend, and Monday is another the time at it. Take care. Spend time with your family. Spend time with yourself. Enjoy.